Hello and welcome to Body Geeks TV. We are kicking off today with the news, and the first piece of news is Ivan Stojkovic, I think. I don't know why I keep on getting people's names that I can't pronounce. Ivan is a 6-year-old boy who was recently making headlines because of the fact that his family were claiming he had amazing magnetic powers, and they had pictures of him all over the internet showing him with different pieces of metal and frying pans and irons and stuff like that stuck to his body. And I was I looked at the story and I was like, I don't think that's true. But at the same time, I was like, I'm jealous of that kid's powers. I want those. I want to do that. But it turns out I'm not jealous of his powers because, in fact, instead of being magnetic, he is just dirty. James Randi, famous skeptic, pointed out the fact that another guy claimed to have the same powers, and he managed to get rid of this guy's powers by dusting him with talcum powder, so that he wasn't sticky anymore, and that did the job. So yeah, just natural oils on the boy's skin apparently. I mean, maybe his power is that he produces more of those oils than other people do, and so he's extra sticky when he doesn't have a wash for a few days. I mean, he's 6 years old at the moment, he's going to get away with that because, you know, 6-year-olds don't really get BO and stuff like that, but that's not going to work out for him long term. That's pretty nasty. Second, we have the hCG diet. hCG, which stands for, let me get this right, human chorionic gonadotrophin. There you go, check that out, yes. It's basically a pregnancy hormone which your body produces if you are pregnant, but it works in men as well, surprisingly. And it sends excess fat to the fetus which it thinks is growing within you, even if there isn't one growing in you, and it apparently stops your hunger pangs from being so bad, even though actually research doesn't support that. But there have been a number of people talking about diet recently, and I want to talk about it because of the fact that it's stupid, because of the fact that you have 500 calories a day on this diet and you inject yourself with this hormone, or you can actually get a topical cream for it as well, which you rub into your skin, or tablets have the same effect, all these different things, except for the fact, as I said, the effect is kind of debatable, and in fact in the case of some of the tablets, which are homeopathic tablets, they don't do anything at all. But that's getting a lot of attention at the moment because people are talking about it. They have posted an article about it a little while ago going, hey, yeah, check this diet out, it's kind of weird. And a lot of people came forward like, no, it's brilliant, we lost loads of weight on it, but it's just stupid. And I don't care if people have succeeded in losing weight, I don't care if people have succeeded in keeping that weight off, that is not the norm. You will lose weight, let's be clear, because you're having 500 calories a day, which isn't enough to survive on, but it's not good for you. You don't need to do that again to lose weight. And I understand, I do get it, that everyone's looking for a way to lose weight that bit quicker and faster and easier. But come on, like, long term, you can't do that. So eventually you're gonna have to learn to control yourself and eat properly anyway. Just do it earlier, guys. It's probably a better way to do things. Moving on to a much better and rounded and correct way to lose weight, we have Julie. Julie's on week 9 of her diet now. It's the last phase of the diet, the last 4 weeks. She gets a new food plan this week. Details will be down in the description. And she is going, in fact, yes, this week coincided with her going back to America for Thanksgiving, where apparently lots of food is eaten. So this was the first time we were going to be away from each other, well, the longest time, at least, during the diet, we were going to be away from each other over the 12-week program. And she's doing all her exercise and all of her dietary control by herself. Which is cool because you've got to do that, you know, that's the bottom line, is that when I'm not there anymore, you're still going to have to be able to stick to the diet and do the things you're supposed to do. So it might as well have you doing that sooner rather than later, so she's done it now at week 9. So as usual, here is Julie's video diary for this week, telling us how she's been getting on and what she's thinking about the trip.
It's the beginning of week 9. It happens to be the biggest American holiday of the year, which is Thanksgiving, and I'm flying to California this afternoon, and I will probably have one cheat meal at Thanksgiving and have little tiny portions of all the yummy stuff, and then the rest of the weekend on the diet. And I won't have a gym, but I will go running in the woods in California, which will be nice, and I will do all my sit-ups and push-ups and all of that right in front of my mother-in-law, just so she feels extra bad about herself.
So we'll catch up with her again in week 10, we'll see how she's been getting on. I have no concerns whatsoever, I'm sure she'll be fine. All the other new stuff and things you've grown to know and love will also return, so stay tuned, we'll see you then. Get back.